Hello, welcome, good morning. How is everybody today? I don't think anybody's gonna be here. We're gonna only be doing this for about an hour today. Instead of our normal 2 hours, I've got somewhere that I want to be. So a little earlier than I'd like to leave an hour earlier than after this show at 11. So we'll get done what we can. So let me just share this out there. So go live. Okay, what's going on? We are live, right? We're live. Okay, there we go. Alive, alive, alive forevermore. My Jesus is alive forevermore. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. My Jesus is alive. I'll get that out. And just like that. And then we hit post. Okay, and then we'll grab that. Discord. That video is going live. And we'll come over and I didn't hit the publish. Do we have? I will delete message. I will do it again. Publish. Yes. I'll go over here, direct message a few people. There. So, there we go. So here we go again. Risha, Poda. Okay, come in a little closer, yeah. Time to get coloring. So we are the one panel we're working on right now is this. We still need to do a little bit on the flowers in each of these panels, but let's go with panel 3 here. Christie colors, background colors. Okay, so we'll grab couch color, because that's going to be one of the easiest ones to do right about now. We're gonna have to open up maybe another picture to try and get the floor color. I think that will be the next color we do. That's way too big, that eraser. And actually, that floor color should probably be under this. There we go. And I just. There we go. That's done. Okay, make sure it's done properly along that line. And see, there's just a little bit there. Oh, you know what? That would be it too, because that's. Okay. That was simple mimple. Okay, let's open up a Dillard one that I colored. There we go. So we'll grab a brownish color here. Go back here. And we want to put that above that one, and we'll hit create new layer. Okay, so then we still need to do the remote too for this one. Which we'll do it next, I guess. Yeah, right over here. Okay, so there we go. But I'd like to get the remote color from another panel. Okay, so we'll add a layer. And we're gonna actually probably use that same black for the cabinet here. You know what? We can get the you can get this stuff in other colors. The TV is definitely going to be black, the frame. So I want a different color. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the white to make it stand out. Okay, so now with that, we're gonna come in here and get that all sorted right away. Go. Although we're probably going to be just going over this that with that black. Okay, what am I highlighting? Set on a different layer. Can we erase that? Okay, and then if I go over it again, does it go? Okay. Gotta erase it and then put it in. Okay, so we'll erase it. Then put it in. Can't just go over it. No, that'd just be too easy. Okay. Good. So get all the other colors in there, back in. Okay, so do another layer. Grab the remote color. Where set the remote. Gotta put the remote above the TV. There we go. Or above the stand, I should say. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to come down a bit here, just so we can see what we want to see, where the line is. And then, of course, we need the eraser. So we're going to have to go around the TV, filling in stuff and erasing stuff. Go. Go. There we go. Do. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. He loves you in the morning and in the afternoon. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-boo. Do, 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 do. And these are the chords. Chords are normally black, so we'll color those in since we're right here. Get this a little bit of stuff. Switch to the lasso. Okay, so this little bit of a stand thing that it's on. Make sure we got it fully. Okay, there we go. Put that up to the full color. Let's see. Just do a quick search for Edmonton news channels. Okay, we got CTV News. I just
with new partnerships, new jobs, and by some
don't need to I mean, they're probably just gonna do the stories themselves. They probably won't have the in it. Okay, so this one is just grayish black. We will capture it and then we'll bring it in. Okay, so new create new from clipboard. Okay, so let's change camera size. Okay, there we go. And then we'll zoom in here. So I'm sort of wanting this sort of color and seeing what this is here. But it looks like maybe a bunch of TV monitors. But grab that color. And we're going to take one away, or is it 74? Yeah. So we just put in 77. I want the I'm gonna come in and okay. Get this cleaned up right away. Come in here, color that in. Take that off there. We're probably gonna put this in behind the black anyways, because well, just makes the most sense. At least to me. Should have created a folder here, TV. I might still do that. And then we'll have probably another folder within the TV called newscaster or scene. Maybe do both. Because I can suspect that the newscaster, because he's a guy, is gonna have a bunch of stuff there. Okay. So let's create a folder. TV. Okay, so 76 doesn't have a color yet. I go there, bring that in. We're gonna grab this bluish color, the lighter of the two. And then we're gonna come in here. And we're going to this line around the explosion. Or border, whatever you want to call it. We'll make that the blue. And I'm gonna have to go around and fix it up right away, so. But that's all right. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom in a little. Let's get our eraser, and we're probably gonna have to make it a lot smaller. go. Of course, we're adding some stuff to this. The blue because we can to make it a little better because we're zoomed in. We can see a little bit better. Or I didn't get it quite as good as I would have liked. There we go. It's blue there. Blue there, blue there. Okay. Erase a little blue there. So a little bit. Let's get that out before we add some blue to the bottom. Some more blue. And then take out some blue. Just don't be blue. I know that sometimes you gotta be blue. Just as long as you're not a Smurf. Okay, you can be a Smurf. I don't know why you'd want to be a Smurf. It's a short blue. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so just that's the TV. Okay, so in the TV we want above that is scene. And so above the scene there, that one is caster. Okay, so we'll do newscaster first because he's probably going to be the easiest. Hey, Luke, how are you? Good morning, Rick. What's going on with the Arnacini Company? Hopefully we'll be reopening, however you want to say it, sometime next week. We probably won't be at first be doing the takeout, but we'll be able to do the bags. So we've passed the health and safety check. The zoning's been done. Just need for the fire check to come in, and they've put us to the top of the list for that being done. So hopefully sometime next week. Because Peter didn't get his business license, didn't go through all this stuff when he first opened. That's why we've had to basically shut down for a month. we probably were close up to par, or if not, but he wanted to make doubly sure and all that. So what color should I make this guy's jacket? Probably. Well, let's see this guy in the newscast. Color. You know what? We're gonna grab his color. We're gonna work with this guy here. So we're gonna do his shirt, and then we're gonna do his jacket. Okay. I saw the video on the health inspector in there. These are things I talked to him about and offered help with. Well, I know you're probably talking about the thing, but yeah, well, if you saw that video, you're talking the one from like over a month ago, right? He was trying to stand up, for well, political but not political reasons. And well, didn't work out too much. Because the landlord said basically either get the business license or get out of here. And Peter chose to get the business license which I have no problem with. And although he did it, he was saying he didn't want it to be all that political, but the stance in and of itself is political. Yeah, he told me he was trying to practice civil disobedience. When you look at civil disobedience in the Bible, it's very different. Yeah. Well, it was also a different time too. And it's also a different time than say the Boston Tea Party was civil disobedience, and it worked, but it was a different time. It was easier to get away with things, for lack of a better way of saying it. At times like that, now we're in a totally different era. It's not quite as easy to do things like that, which is, I guess, a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, I'm happy to hear things. Yeah, same here. Well, at this point, we've been closed. Surprisingly, it seems longer in some ways, but just over 3 weeks. So it probably ends up being about a month been closed. Although that meant no money for me for the last month. I'm actually going to be going down to the food bank at City Hall today. And I'm going to be leaving in about 20 minutes after I end this. Okay, so let's make sure all these colors are square, as they say. As I say, anyways. Set the regular T. Oh, that probably is right there. Is that? Oh. That one? Okay. Do. There we go. If you were in Hagersville, I would say come to the outreach out there. Aha. Newscaster. Well, I probably would even come, but I don't have a car to get there or any way to get there too, so. So I take it you're out in Hagersville right now, Dan? Oh, not today? Ah. Okay. Don't think that. Okay, so skin there. Grab that. There. Let's see. Wait. There. There. Let's have a ball. Let's have a ball. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully sometime next week we will be. Okay, so let's add a layer to the teeth. Teeth. Go. Oh, your video for Easter. Yeah, probably be doing a few more videos soon. Hopefully next week or the week after. Oh. Add a layer. Go. That's the way that we're actually doing ending a lot of videos. Let's have a ball. Okay. Add another layer. Do do do. But how have you been doing? You and Krista? I'll talk to you later, Rick. May God bless you and provide for you. Thank you. Okay, and later. God bless. Yeah. Yeah, right there. We're good. Concerned about you and Peter. Well, thank you. Hopefully everything will be. Well, everything will be all right. Not hopefully. Okay, so I just need a color for the tie. We're taking everything off this guy. You should give him purple eyes. Well, this is just a regular newscaster, so unusual eyes, don't think are a thing like that, unless he's could give him a purple tie. You know what? I'll do that just for you. Was gonna go from thing, but okay. So we need the shirt. That skin. There we go. And let's see. Eyes, 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 eyes. Eyes see. Guess we're going blue eyes. Old blue eyes. And that is supposed to be sweat. or whatever. Make it look a little bluish. What are always bluish? So not bad there for newscaster. Okay, so scene. We want, I guess, a bluish sky. Let's open. Okay, so we're just gonna grab a little bit of the blue that I had here. Basically, it looks like a tire shoe's blown up a car. Okay, so then above that we want some ground. But we'll make it darker because it looks like it might be road where this is because it was a car. See, I think that's a tire being blown. Up, so we'll do a thing right there. Okay, so then I guess we'll have this a grayish cloud. I want to do a lot. Well, there is a lot of detail in this, so I want to go into it, but I think we'll end up doing that. Well, I'd say next week, but I'm not going to be here for coloring next Saturday because, well, we have Comic-Con. Next week. In Niagara Falls. That, of course, needs a lot more work. There's probably nothing at the bottom of the screen for this one, is there? Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, there is. It's blue. Well, they actually do a gradient in it. And white lettering. Okay, so. Let's go here. Let's go here. Do- You know what? We'll just do this. That's probably works. And then we'll have another layer. Now we can get rid of that. We need to adjust it later. We can't. And so we're gonna just color this breaking news in, and then we'll be done for today. Because, like I said earlier, I'm gonna end early because that's somewhere I want to be. As and next week we won't be on. Mystery woman. Edition. Mystery woman attacks edition. Well, Edmonton, probably not edition. Are we go? Okay, I'm just gonna get this. All the stuff from that out. Okay. And then we just got the news thing to do for next week. Work on that scene. And I'm not sure what else. It's almost done. This page. In fact, I think I should have it. Hey, Alpha. Funny. I'll have to figure that out. Background. Okay, so TV. Don't you know it's too early in the morning to color? What? It's 10 o'clock. At least where I am. Okay, so I need to work on my background stuff for panels. But actually, I'm actually done coloring because they're going to go out. We got, as you can see, panel 3 almost done. Not next week, 2 weeks, we're going to work on this explosion scene a little bit more. And then, of course, we have to color in the news 3. And the newscaster, except for the tie, I took from... I went and got this. So I was more looking for the background for a thing, how they did stuff on some sort of channel. And I was going to make this cabinet black, but I just figured it'd be too much black, too much thing. So I was going to choose a brown, but I didn't want it to blend too much into the carpet. So I ended up choosing the white because there's cabinets like that that would be white. Most of them, yeah, or black or brown or whatever. But anyways, Hate to do this to people, but I got somewhere to be. I'm already a couple minutes late leaving. So thanks everybody for coming by. We will be here Monday for Manga Monday. Hopefully we will see you then. It's based on the newscaster from that place. Well, that one is supposed to be a real one, obviously. I'm not sure whether that was the guy or not. So we'll catch everybody later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.